Jesus, God becomes a baby boy. Caesar wanted to count all of his people in his kingdom, so everyone had to go to their hometown to be counted. Joseph and Mary were from the family of David, so they loaded up their donkey, hee-haw, hee-haw, and went off to Bethlehem. Mary's tummy was so enormous that she couldn't walk very easily. When her feet got too tired of walking, which was pretty much right away in their journey, she would ride on the little donkey. Hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw. Bump, 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 down the road Mary went on the donkey. Mary started feeling a little dizzy. Then her tummy and back started to hurt. It was time for her baby to be born. They were almost to Bethlehem, and the baby was coming. Mary and Joseph needed to find a place to stay, a place for the baby to be born. They needed to find an inn. That's like a hotel. Knock, knock, knock. Please, do you have a place we can stay? My wife is about to have a baby. She needs a soft bed. Sorry, no room, the first innkeeper answered. Knock, knock, knock. Please help us. We need a place to stay. Sorry, no room, the second innkeeper answered. Knock, knock, knock. Help us. We need a place to sleep. Sorry, fella, no room, the third innkeeper answered. But Mary's baby was coming soon. There were no more hotels, and there was no more time. Oh no! Wait, look! There's a barn for animals. Let's go in there. A barn? Yes, a barn. Maybe there were cows in there, or maybe some sheep and goats, but it was okay. Mary and Joseph had found a place to be, and soon... Baby Jesus was born. Mary wrapped baby Jesus in a little blanket and laid him down to sleep in a nearby animal trough. That's a big feeder that holds food for animals. Mary couldn't believe it. God had put himself into this tiny little baby. Far away, some shepherds were sleeping on a hillside watching over their sheep. Suddenly, angels appeared out of nowhere, and God's light filled the air. The shepherds dove to the ground and covered their eyes. They were terrified. Don't be afraid, an angel said. I've got great news for you. It will give everyone so much joy. Today in Bethlehem, your rescuer has been born, the Messiah, the Lord. Look for a tiny baby wrapped in a blanket lying in an animal trough. That's him. With a whoosh, angels came swooping out of the sky, singing and praising God. They were saying, "Give glory to God in heaven, and on the earth, let there be peace to those people who please God." Then the angels left the shepherds. "Let's go find him," they said. The shepherds walked along the streets of Bethlehem until they came to the barn. Knock, knock, knock. "Come on in. There's plenty of room for everybody," Joseph answered. The shepherds slowly walked over to the animal trough. They dropped to their knees. Everything God had promised was wrapped up in that little blanket. The hoped-for one, the Messiah, the Christ, the shining rescuer, the anointed one of God. The people walking in darkness have seen a bright light. On those living in the land of deep darkness, a light has risen. For to us a baby is born. To us a son is given. Wonderful Guide, Mighty God, Forever Father, Prince of Peace. Everything the prophets had talked about was right there sleeping in that animal trough, the cradle of a king. And this new agreement he was bringing with him would change everything.